All right, why are we here today? Because we love our mayor, Mayor Fuentes. Thank you so much. She served the city of El Segundo since April 2014. She was originally elected to a 4-year term on the city council beginning in April 2010 and was re-elected in April 2014. Suzanne is a lifelong resident of El Segundo. As a city council member, she is focused on financial stability, economic development, emergency preparedness, preserving El Segundo's unique character, and retaining the Los Angeles Air Force Base. She recently retired after being employed for 28 years with a major aerospace company, serving as a quality assurance manager in satellite integration, test and launch, and was honored in 2008 as one of the company's Women of Achievement. She served on the executive board of the Los Angeles chapter of American Society for Quality and received its Community Service Award in 2010. Her passions include serving U.S. military, veterans, and retired military working dogs. In 2010, Suzanne founded Space Elves, a holiday giving program that fulfills the Christmas wish list of hundreds of children of deployed U.S. Marines. Suzanne was recognized as El Segundo Chamber of Commerce's 2013 Volunteer of the Year for founding Space Elves. She is a member of the El Segundo Education Foundation Superintendent's Roundtable. After attending St. Anthony School and El Segundo High School, Suzanne earned a bachelor's degree from Loyola Marymount University and a master's degree from California State University, Dominguez Hills. She is a graduate of the Protocol School of Washington, D.C. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great honor to introduce our mayor, Suzanne Fuentes.
Thank you, Sherry, and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today to celebrate El Segundo's centennial State of the City. Today, we're going to be sharing accomplishments, gratitude, and excitement for our future. Many people and organizations made this event today possible. Please join me in thanking them. First, thank you, El Segundo Chamber of Commerce, for organizing this event, Chamber Chair of the Board, Sherry Kramer, and the entire Chamber Board. Thank you, Chamber Director Marcia Hansen, and Chamber Member Services Linda Johnson. Thank you, Barbara Voss, El Segundo Economic Development Manager. And thank you to our generous sponsors for making this event possible. Thank you to my City Council colleagues. It's my privilege to serve our city with you. And as Sherry said, thank you, Steelway, for hosting us in this beautiful renovated building. This transformation is remarkable. The space, the beams, the cutouts, the glass walls, the aircraft artwork is gorgeous. I'm privileged to share El Segundo's great year with each of you. And of course, as Sherry alluded to earlier, pay attention because there is going to be a quiz at the end. On January 18th, 2017, our beloved city celebrated its 100th birthday. Standard Oil arrived on our ocean shores in 1911, looking for the perfect location for its second California refinery. Its choice of El Segundo resulted in our beautiful small town of friendly neighbors, excellent schools, parks, and churches, as well as small and Fortune 500 companies. In the last 100 years of progress, it has resulted in El Segundo where big ideas take off. Our centennial celebration kicked off on January 18th with the Library Park community event complete with birthday cake, music, fun, and games. 3 days later, nearly 400 guests gathered at the Automobile Driving Museum for an elegant evening of dining, dancing, and entertainment. El Segundo Television captured some of the magic in this video.
Here to welcome you, the El Segundo Centennial Ball.
El Segundo Centennial Committee planned a year-long celebration to highlight our proud past, wonderful present, and exciting future. The Centennial Committee is comprised of volunteers and staff who have diligently worked for over a year to make sure our Centennial celebration is second to none. If you're on our Centennial Committee, would you please stand so we can recognize you? Thank you, and thank you to our Centennial sponsors. Without your generosity, our celebration would not be possible. Our city staff and recreation and parks teams help make these events a great success, and there's more to come. Our next Centennial event will be the Centennial Carnival at Chevron Park on August 27th, and you don't want to miss the Centennial Fireworks Spectacular in front of the El Segundo High School on October 7th. My City Council colleagues, our city manager, staff, and I have worked to develop a 3-year strategic plan. The mission, provide a great place to live, work, and visit, serves as the foundation for the city's 5 major goals. These goals are: 1, enhance customer service and engagement; 2, support community safety and preparedness; 3, develop as a choice employer and workforce; 4, develop quality infrastructure and technology; and 5, champion economic development and fiscal sustainability. Identifying these goals enable the city to align its efforts and resources to achieve positive progress for the community of El Segundo. This plan is the guiding framework to ensure the city's mission is accomplished. Our city manager, Greg Carpenter, led this complex effort. Greg Carpenter is responsible for all city employees, the daily operations of the city, and implementing the City Council's policies. Thank you, Greg, for your commitment and dedication to our city. Our residents' commitment contributes to El Segundo being a great place to live. We have many residents and business people who volunteer countless hours serving on committees and commissions. If you serve, please stand so we can recognize you. The committees are Arts and Culture Committee, Capital Improvement Program Advisory Committee, Economic Advisory Council, Environmental Committee, Investment Advisory Committee, Library Board of Trustees, Planning Commission, Recreation and Parks Commission, Senior Citizen Housing Corporation Board, and the Technology Committee Summary. Thank you, commissioners and committee members, for making our city a better place to live. Our Human Resources Department had an active year, successfully recruiting and filling a total of 108 positions, 54 full-time, including 20 internal promotions. Included in our full-time hires was our new Director of Human Resources, Lynn Lindberg. Welcome, Lynn. We'll recognize our newly hired and promoted employees throughout this presentation to congratulate them and welcome them to our El Segundo team. So it's a bittersweet time for our city and the El Segundo Police Department. Congratulations, Chief Mitch Tavera, on your retirement. We are grateful for your 38 years of distinguished service to our city. From police cadet to chief of police, El Segundo is a better town because of your dedication and your exemplary leadership of the El Segundo Police Department. Last year, our police department continued its community outreach and education efforts through events such as Public Safety Open House, Drug Takeback, neighborhood watch meetings, women's self-defense classes, and a parents, police, and pizza event at the El Segundo Middle School. The department conducted multiple active shooter trainings at various businesses around the city and educated our residents on coyote behavior and developed a coyote management program. To maintain its high level of service, ongoing equipment upgrades are necessary. Last year, our police department implemented the Alert El Segundo notification system, began purchasing a new patrol fleet, and will replace the in-car video and body camera systems in the upcoming year. The department worked with IT to create a police substation at the point. The police department researched the need for an RV oversized vehicle ordinance and worked with our city attorney to develop the ordinance approved by City Council. Recruiting and selecting the best candidates has been a key priority. The department developed new and exciting outreach presentations, including virtual reality videos, to target a wider applicant pool. The department expanded the cadet positions to develop a pipeline for new recruits. In 2015, there were 444 applicants for police officer, and in 2016, the number almost tripled to 1,215 applicants. Congratulations to our newly hired or promoted police officers. And again, Chief Tavera, thank you, your men and women, for protecting us over the last 38 years. You will be missed. Our El Segundo Fire Department celebrated its centennial on April 18, 2017 with a ceremonial badge pinning and a historical march down Richmond Street. The march was led by a traditional bagpiper and color guard, ending at the site of the original El Segundo Fire Station. City dignitaries, retired fire department members, invited guests, and the community at large shared in this momentous occasion to honor 100 years of service. Our city's new Fire Engine 31 arrived recently, and 2 new rescue ambulances will be delivered this summer. Our fire department completed 3 key initiatives this year: firefighter health and safety, leadership development, and purpose and values. To enhance leadership development, the department held 3 fire captain training days focused on leadership, operational readiness, and administrative aptitude. The fire department sponsored a community disaster preparedness fair and co-sponsored a public safety open house with the police department. El Segundo has 3 newly promoted fire captains, 2 new fire engineers, and 6 newly hired entry-level firefighters. Congratulations to all. The fire department developed a new purpose statement. Through courtesy and service, the El Segundo Fire Department stands committed to protecting our community against all risks with professionalism, integrity, compassion, dedication, and teamwork. We couldn't agree more, and we applaud the important work of all of our public safety officers. Thank you, Chief Donovan, and the men and women of the El Segundo Fire Department. The city clerk's office was kept busy with new ordinances, resolutions, contracts, public records requests, and the elections. Congratulations to Tracy Weaver, who was reelected as city clerk. Mona Schilling was promoted to deputy city clerk 2, Lily Sandoval to city clerk 1, and Patricia Harada, acting records technician. With the addition of a full-time records clerk, the city clerk's office began proactively managing the city's contracts and liability insurance, decreasing staff and public inquiry response times in ordinances with resolution processing. The city clerk's office will work with the city's IS department, the new technology committee, and internal departments to identify a contract insurance management workflow system and agenda management system. And the clerk will soon present council options and possible effects of California legislation, SB 415, regarding local elections. Thank you, City Clerk Tracy Weaver and your staff. The City of El Segundo Finance Department is a first-time recipient of the California Society of Municipal Finance Officers Award for Operating Budget Excellence. We hired a new finance manager, Juliana Demers, and a new revenue manager, David Davis, this year. Congratulations and welcome. Our city adopted a balanced general fund budget for the current fiscal year at approximately $67 million. This fiscal year 2016-17 budget includes the city meeting its general fund reserve policy of 18% or $12.1 million and increasing the economic uncertainty reserve to $1.4 million. The city increased funding for its infrastructure, technology, and marketing. And no, that's not a test question. Congratulations to City Treasurer Krista Binder on her reelection, and thank you Finance Director Joe Lilio and the entire Finance Department and our City Treasurer Krista Binder. Our Library Director, Deborah Byton, published the historical work Images of America, El Segundo, whose sales revenue supports the Centennial Committee's programs and events. The Friends of the Library, led by Chair Sari Brand, sponsored a traveling historical photo exhibit with a tent display of enlarged archival photos which have delighted thousands at our Centennial events. The library will again participate in the Art Walk, featuring local artists, tours of the library, and craft demonstrations. We have 3 new library assistants and 1 new library clerk hired over the past year. So welcome, and thank you, Deborah Brighton, and your library staff, and our great community partners, Friends of the Library. In a city where big ideas take off and we look towards the future, there is nothing more important than educating our children, and we're lucky to have world-class schools in El Segundo. First up, the El Segundo Unified School District. The El Segundo Unified School District Board of Education honored a team of 3 El Segundo High School engineering pathway students who took 2nd place out of 30 high schools competing in the 2017 Raytheon Engineering Games. Arena High School student Jespa Awama, who received the Association of California School Administrators Every Student Succeeds Award, and will represent Arena at the state conference in November. El Segundo Unified School District's Executive Director of Educational Services, Marissa Janacek, was selected District Administrator of the Year, Region 14, by the Association of California School Administrators. Dr. Melissa Moore was one of 500 superintendents selected for a nationwide Leading Educator Scholarship to attend the ASU Global Silicon Valley Summit. An El Segundo High School team of first-year engineering students won 1st place at the Regional Chevron Design Challenge competition and was awarded 4th place at the state competition. The Chevron El Segundo Refinery received the Association of California School Administrators Region 14 Partner in Educational Excellence Award. Thank you, Chevron, for your generosity in building a K-12 pathway for Project Lead the Way and STEM education. And congratulations to Dr. Melissa Moore, her staff, and the El Segundo School Board members for your commitment to our future leaders. Vistamar School is building a new creative common to house its art, music, and digital media and film studios. The new facility will be complete by the end of this summer. The Vistamar robotics team had a great season, making it all the way to the state finals. Vistamar will be launching a new STEAM program next year with a range of offerings in coding, AP Computer Science, and more. And Vistamar student athletes had an amazing year. Junior Luisa Delgado Hines traveled with the Mexico girls soccer team to the Middle East to play in the World Cup, and senior Brian Dawson will be signing with Regis College in Colorado to play Division II basketball. Congratulations to Dr. Karen Eshu and her staff. Wiseburn School District Principal Margaret Lynch was selected as the Elementary Principal of the Year for the state of California by the Association of California School Administrators. Wiseburn High School is nearing its final months of construction. The ribbon cutting will be held this summer, and the first students will be welcomed on August 22nd. Peter Burnett Elementary School students' beautiful artwork depicting the Coldplay song Up and Up is currently featured on a Coldplay Instagram page. The Instagram page has almost 200,000 likes. Congratulations, Dr. Tom Johnstone, Wiseburn staff, Dr. Matt Wonder, and Da Vinci School staff. South Bay Sports, Health, and Recreation continues its Fill the Pool campaign to help fund the El Segundo Aquatic Center at Wiseburn High School. The groundbreaking event was held on April 27th. These beautiful pools will be open in early 2018 and will serve our community for many years. Thank you, El Segundo Aquatic Center sponsors. In addition to partnering with Wiseburn to design and open this world-class aquatic center, our Recreation and Parks Department have implemented several other projects over the year. You may have noticed Farmers Market relocated to the 300 block of Main Street to encourage our community to enjoy the new benches, platters, tables, and umbrellas installed at City Hall Plaza. The Recreation and Parks Department continued its commitment to water conservation by re-landscaping the police station and Fire Station 1. Hilltop Park had a new grant-funded ADA accessible playground installed, and Recreation Park's playground was recently resurfaced. Campus El Segundo athletic fields are on track for a complete turf replacement this summer. Recreation and Parks hired 2 certified tree maintenance workers, a new recreation superintendent, and promoted a tree maintenance worker to park maintenance supervisor. Welcome and congratulations. El Segundo TV expanded customer outreach through its web-based YouTube channel with over 1,100 subscribers. ESTV has received 1.25 million total views and has over 14,000 monthly views. Thank you, Department Head Meredith Pettit, your staff, Dan O'Toole, and his award-winning media services crew. And this is just in. As of 11 o'clock today, Ken Berkman is officially our Public Works Director. Congratulations, Ken. Ken led the Public Works team to repair or replace nearly 3 miles of sewer main, 1 mile of water main, and install 560 smart water meters, including all commercial areas east of Sepulveda. The city reestablished the city engineer position, which was filled through an internal promotion. We reorganized the Public Works Department to create an engineering division with a city engineer to expedite the city's infrastructure improvement projects. We also hired a new equipment mechanic. Welcome to all. Our beloved former mayor and longtime councilman, Carl Jacobson, was honored with Lairport Street being co-named Carl Jacobson Drive to recognize his 24-plus years of service to our city. Congratulations, Carl. The Richmond Street Safety Rehabilitation and Improvement Project was completed in December of 2016. Public Works is managing Fire Station 1 facilities upgrades, including a new roof, kitchen, bathroom, paint, and flooring. This will be a welcome improvement for our firefighters for whom the fire station is a second home. Work is also underway to upgrade the police station facilities, and we recently resurfaced Imperial Highway. Thank you, Ken Berkman and the Public Works staff. Our Economic Development Advisory Council continues to be a model for public-private collaboration. Thank you, EDAC Chairman Al Kiahi, for your leadership, and thank you to the entire 15-member council for your dedication to economic development in our city. Chevron continues to generously support El Segundo's economic development. Over the past 4 years, Chevron awarded the City of El Segundo $660,000 in economic development grant funding. Thank you, Chevron. As a part of the Cities Where Big Ideas Take Off campaign, El Segundo launched the 100 at 100 initiative. The goal was to welcome at least 100 new businesses to El Segundo by the 100th anniversary of our city. Well, we're thrilled to announce we exceeded that goal, and 118 new businesses joined our community in time for our centennial. Among our 118 new businesses are prominent names like Aerojet Rocketdyne, Kellstrom Defense, Gunther Renker, Kite Pharma, eSalon, Sanrio, Nix, a division of L'Oreal, 4 new hotels, and many new shops and restaurants. And in a city where big ideas take off, the biggest idea is taking off right here in El Segundo, curing cancer. We are thrilled to announce transformational therapies company NatWorks acquired the Trisonic development, which is comprised of 5 buildings totaling 70,000 square feet. NatWorks acquired 4 additional buildings in El Segundo for research and development, office, pharmaceutical manufacturing, and a state-of-the-art cancer treatment center. Imagine. NatWorks is committing to find a cure for cancer and an advanced personalized patient-centered healthcare solution that every individual, family, and community deserves by 2020. With its cancer moonshot, you heard it correctly, a cure for cancer will be found right here in El Segundo. Unbelievable. Last week, El Segundo welcomed over 300 real estate professionals to the Biz Now Future of El Segundo event. The event was held right here in this fantastic building, and I had the honor of moderating a panel with Luke Robitaille, president of the Los Angeles Kings, and Tim Harris, chief operating officer of the Los Angeles Lakers. In October, more than 225 guests attended the Champions of Business celebration hosted by the city and EDAC. The celebration, held at Vistamar School, recognized Richard Lundquist, Chevron, and Kite Pharma for their contributions to the economic growth and success of the city. The event was emceed by LA County Supervisor Emeritus Don Knabe and featured a keynote address from Kevin Demoff, Los Angeles Rams Chief Operating Officer and VP of Football Operations.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Don Knabe. I'm your Master of Ceremonies this evening, and it's my esteemed pleasure to welcome all of you to the inaugural Champions of Business celebration.
This is a city where big ideas take off. We wanted our own identity, and I believe the strategy is paying off. 2 years after launching our 100 and 100 campaign, in other words, 100 new businesses coming to El Segundo, by our centennial celebration, we have not only achieved our goal, but surpassed it over 100 days to spare.
And when I listen to Al talk about the growth of El Segundo and how it's thriving, it is truly why I think the NFL had to come back at this time.
El Segundo is now part of a conversation when being considered by all players looking at Playa Vista, Santa Monica, downtown LA, and beyond.
His efforts and successes in public service are too long to even begin to list in one evening. Tonight, I'm focusing on Don, the person, the husband, the father, the grandfather, the veteran, and most importantly, the humanitarian.
So does this unlock the training facility for the Rams in El Segundo? And the winner of the Big Idea Award tonight is a leader in innovation. This year's Big Idea honoree is Kite Pharma.
This commercial manufacturing plant that we've built is really the next step, I think, in Ari's vision to bring really a potential revolutionary cancer treatment to the market.
Our philanthropy award winner is the Chevron El Segundo Refinery.
We'd like to commend EDAC for their continuing support of business growth in support of our wonderful city, El Segundo. On behalf of the El Segundo Refinery, thank you very much.
The recipient of this award is a man who, over the last 45 years, has developed or reinvigorated over 5 million square feet of Class A office, retail, hospitality, and entertainment buildings. President of Continental Development Corporation, Richard Lundquist.
My business owes much of its success to the the business-friendly city we have here in El Segundo and its first-class staff and the reasonable tax rates. I'd like to thank the city for this award and for being the fabulous city it is, and thank you all.
Thank you to our Champions of Business sponsors, and we hope you'll join us at the second Champions of Business event. Our Planning and Building Safety Department continues to be busy this year. We are so proud of the department's ability to provide excellent customer service and responsible guidance on their many exciting projects. A new planning manager, principal planner, and code compliance inspector were hired. The building safety manager was filled through an internal promotion. Congratulations. Our city is considering a new 3-deck Topgolf facility, the first in Southern California, to replace the existing driving range at the lakes. The project includes modifications to the existing golf course, parking lot expansion, demolition of the existing clubhouse, and construction of a new pro shop. A 180-room AC hotel will be located near Elevon in the Campus El Segundo area and will be opened in 2019. A beautiful new 6-story Cambria hotel opened 2 weeks ago and has 152 rooms, restaurant, bar, pool, and a meeting room. Hampton Inn & Suites opened and features an aviation-themed lounge, indoor pool, and 190 guest rooms. Major renovations are underway at both 555 Aviation and 777 Aviation to modernize and upgrade these two buildings. The FAA will be a future tenant. Smoky Hollow continues to be an exciting focal point of our business community, with many buildings recently renovated and new buildings moving in or expanding. Our Planning and Building Safety Department is leading the Smoky Hollow specific plan update. Two exciting Smoky Hollow projects are 123 Nevada, a 9,500 square foot, 4-unit mixed office warehouse condominium scheduled for completion in 2017, and 201 Nevada, a 12,000 square foot manufacturing building being renovated for creative office space. D.R. Horton is building a new residential development at the former Imperial Street School site. The project consists of 24 single-family detached homes and 34 multifamily condominium units. And over in Continental Park, 840 and 880 Apollo are undergoing an addition and a major remodel to existing office buildings. Plans include the removal of a driveway and conversion of the space to a landscape pedestrian courtyard. At the former Cozy Mill site on Rosecrans, Continental Development is constructing Apollo Landing, comprised of 3 new buildings to accommodate several restaurants with 3,700 square feet of indoor dining. Did you know Apollo Street received its name because the Apollo astronauts trained in Continental Park? Big ideas have always taken off in El Segundo. Frank Geary's new 80,000 square foot creative office space, Ascend, is currently under construction at Utah and Douglas. Ascend is based on Geary's Facebook building in Menlo Park. Boeing is planning a 3-story, 97,000 square foot building addition on the west side of its S50 building on Imperial. Construction of the new Los Angeles Lakers training facility will be completed this summer. This new 122,000 square foot, 2-story building will accommodate the Lakers business and basketball training facility and will feature an exhibition court with up to 750 retractable seats. We can't wait for the Lakers to bring their newest championship trophy home to El Segundo. And across that Elevon parking lot, the Shokeen office building project involves construction of 2 office buildings of approximately 20,000 square feet and a parking structure. Construction is underway and will be home to Moose Toys, an Australia-based global toy manufacturer. Phase 1 of the Raytheon campus transformation includes construction of a new retail center on El Segundo Boulevard between Nash and Continental. The new center will feature restaurants, a market, and a medical office building. Thank you, Sam Lee, Director of Planning and Building, and your staff for keeping up with all this planning, permitting, and inspection activity for this exhaustive list of construction projects. All of these new businesses and developments I mentioned today had many choices when deciding where they wanted to invest. It's humbling and gratifying these great companies chose El Segundo. Let's hear from Anton von Ruden of Textile, the parent company of Just Fab, why El Segundo was the best place for his business.
My name is Anton von Ruden. I'm the Chief Operating Officer here at Just Fab. I started with the company 2 years ago, and I just recently moved to the beautiful South Bay. We chose El Segundo for our headquarters because our founders actually started this business in their living room in a Manhattan Beach house. And we outgrew this space so quickly that they were looking for an expansion space very close by. And we were also looking for a place that was conveniently located close to an international airport, as we have a global business with 12 offices around the world and lots of remote employees. So we started here with 50 employees, and we're up to 500 employees already in our headquarters here. And we've been through 2 big office expansions in the past 2 years, and every single person we dealt with at the City of El Segundo has been so responsive, so helpful, so supportive through everything we needed with permits, building permits. Everyone is always very focused on getting us a solution as quickly as possible. So we like El Segundo for being business friendly for many reasons. First of all, it's conveniently located in the beautiful South Bay. Second of all, there's flexible expansion space for us as a business. The city has been great in attracting other businesses to the area, from shopping to restaurants to fitness centers, so that we're not the only business around. There's a great campus of interesting companies and lots of great amenities for our employees that everyone enjoys every day. And lastly, El Segundo City Council and the wonderful mayor, just great. The one advice we would have for people looking to move their businesses into the area is get in early. El Segundo is very popular for all the right reasons. Think long-term and get your long-term expansion space secured. We have a very long-term plan here because we're very happy and we're definitely here to stay. Hashtag El Segundo fans.
That might be my favorite video. So now thank you again to Insight, our sponsors, and everyone here for the important role you play in making El Segundo a great place to live, work, and visit. On behalf of the El Segundo Chamber of Commerce, the El Segundo City Council, and city employees, we are committed to improving our future, and thank you for joining us today.